Hello, this is Dr. Marilyn Blackston, your wellness coach and emotional freedom technique practitioner. And we've been talking about things that you may not know that could kill you. And today we're going to be talking about fats. And most of us probably have a little bit too much fat or more fat than we want on our bodies. There's a select few that can't seem to collect any fat at all. But the issue is your health, and that's what you need to focus on when you're talking about the fats, especially the fats that you eat. One of the things that we need to be mindful of is that your body does need some fat. We try to keep our cholesterol values low. There's good cholesterol and there's bad cholesterol. So you need to weigh in by what you're eating, whether it has good cholesterol or bad cholesterol, or promotes your body to produce good or bad cholesterol. One thing to note about cholesterol is that your cholesterol level is very much affected by the stress in your life. So it is very important to remain at peace. And that's however you do that. You need to meditate, you need to exercise, you need to get rid of those things that are stressful for you. The job is causing you to be unhealthy, you need to leave it. If the spouse is causing you to be unhealthy, you need to work it out. I'm not a proponent of divorce, but there's some instances where there are irreconcilable differences, and you need to be at peace. Proverbs 14:30 says, "A peaceful mind means a healthy body." And so many things are affected by having peace in our lives. So that's one thing when you're looking at your cholesterol. You have to look at your diet. You do need healthy fats, and healthy fats include coconut oil, which is actually good for cooking or for adding anything that you would normally put butter in. You can use the coconut oil, and you might think it tastes like coconut, but it really doesn't. And you can find it readily available. I buy my coconut oil at Walmart. They have organic coconut oil. The other thing is olive oil. And although olive oil is not good for cooking, once it gets heated above a certain temperature, the oils transform into not so healthy forms of oil. So you don't want to cook with olive oil. And I didn't know that because that's what I raised my kids on. Everything that was fried in olive oil. I thought I was helping them to be healthy, but in the long run it wasn't. What you don't know can kill you. Olive oil is good for salads, putting on your fresh vegetables. Like I put olive oil on my broccoli and my spinach. Other good sources of oils and fats are nuts and seeds. Pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, walnuts, apricots, not apricots, walnuts, some peanuts, although a doctor informed me that although peanuts do not have cholesterol in them, they prompt your body to produce the bad cholesterol. I don't know how true that is. I tried to look it up on the internet and I got mixed results. So you need to be careful of peanuts, but the walnuts are very good, Brazil nuts, and almonds is the name that I was trying to think of. Almonds are very, very good for you. You don't want to eat a lot of them. A handful of almonds or a handful of walnuts per day is pretty much all you need. Another good source of fat is avocados, and you have to kind of develop a taste for them. And just eating them sliced without adding anything to them, or just a little bit of pepper or a little bit of lemon juice would be helpful for you. If you're going to be eating animal fats, that means meat with fat in it. That's the thigh meat, the leg meat. You want to make sure that the animal has is free range chickens that don't have antibiotics or hormones in them. You want to eat beef that's been grain fed, so that way you're not getting the bad cholesterol, the bad fats. You want to be informed, and that's the most important thing to do, is to read, make sure that you know and understand, read the labels of everything that you put in your mouth. Anything that's been processed, you can be sure it has some strange stuff in it. Anything that has something in it that you can't pronounce, you don't want that in your body. You can't pronounce it, your body can't, by and large, can't process it. You want to have raw fruits and vegetables to be the mainstay of your diet. And in that way, you won't get stuck with blockages in your heart. Again, the stress in your life plays a large part in heart blockages, strokes. Those are the blockages of the blood vessels in your veins. One of the things in talking about strokes and heart attack as well, when your body has been under prolonged stress, your body produces platelets. Those are the blood cells that promote clotting. And when your blood is full of platelets, well, number one, your blood becomes like sludge, so it's not, or doesn't flow as freely. And then two, as I said, the platelets promote clotting. So that's what can cause clots in your heart or clots in your brain that cause strokes. Being at peace and not having stress is so very important to your life. Well, this is all I have to say about fats for right now. But be careful and do your reading, read your labels, and be very selective about what you eat. This is Dr. Marilyn Blackston. If I can be of assistance to you, you can reach me on Facebook at marilyn.blackston or Dr. Blackston Wellness Coach, or my website, www.drblackston.com, or you may reach me at coach@drblackston.com. That's DRBLACKSTON. Well, until next week, ciao and be healthy.